Hey, second match on the card is going to the Intercontinental Championship Battleground Battle Royal match. This match was brought to you because of WWE stripping Wade Barrett of the Intercontinental Championship. I know that when Daniel Bryan had his problems with his neck surgery, which led to him not having the complete use of his arm, he hasn't got the strength back into it. They let him go a long time. And that was because that was your main championship. I'm a little bit confused as to why Bad News Barrett was stripped of his title so fast, with this only being Intercontinental Championship, and it's a title that doesn't really have any value in WWE anymore. It's nothing more than just a prop for somebody to come down to the ring that make you forget when he loses matches on Raw and SmackDown, and most of the time on pay-per-view as well. You know, being the Intercontinental Champion or the United States Champion doesn't really, float water anymore. It wasn't like in the early 90s with guys like Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart, guys that really brought, extreme pride to being the Intercontinental Champion. I know that it got a little bit of a resurgence a few years ago with Cody Rhodes being the champion, but I'm scared to say even Big E, a guy that I'm really rooting for when he became the Intercontinental Champion. He had some good matches early on, and it just sort of faded out into not really being anything. You got a lot of names in here in this Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal that range anywhere from Sheamus, a guy that is on the rise, on the brink of being one of the superstars of tomorrow, to all the way down to, one of the Matadors or Sin Cara. Even Tyson O'Neil is in there. I think one of the best tweets from Monday night when watching Raw was Zack Ryder didn't even know that he was going to be in this match until fans started tweeting him saying they saw him on the promo leading to everybody getting ready for Battleground and showing who was going to be in this match. Wade Barrett has already came out and said that he's going to be at the Battleground show. He wants to crown the new Intercontinental Champion. He wants to pass the title on the right way. And we've seen it at Raw and on SmackDown during matches featuring guys that are going to be in this match. They place it on the belt holder, and they make it look very prominent next to where the announcers are. Wade Barrett has already came out to say that he's backing Heath Slater to win the championship by winning the Battle Royal. He wants to bring back the core. I think that was more of a joke tweet than anything else, But there are a few guys that you can pick out of this to really say, would be guys who can win it. I know that, they brought back the Great Khali and they gave him a big return to promptly say that he was going to be in this. But I think there's no shot in hell that he's going to be, winning any titles anytime soon. Kofi Kingston is a guy that could be winning the Intercontinental Championship at any time. Sheamus would be a good story if, you wanted to, sort of merge these two belts together, much like they've merged the WWE, World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship. Bo Dallas has been on a good long little win streak. I believe he's somewhere in the 20s-0. Never lost a match. I think it would be good to see him dumped out of this match to say that it wasn't a real official one-on-one battle style match, so it doesn't count against his win streak. Although someday soon I can see Bo Dallas' streak coming to an end. Lots of people thinking that Cesaro has a great shot to win this. Of course, he would be continuing on from his win at WrestleMania, winning the Andre the Giant commemorative Battle Royal. I know that the trophy didn't last long, but I still think there's people out there who really remember that he won this thing. Ziggler, I love you, but I don't think you really got a shot. Rob Van Dam, same goes for you. Del Rio, I think that you're more of an upper mid-card guy, going after the World Heavyweight and WWE Championships, and I don't really see you as a guy holding on to the Intercontinental title. Van Dango, I think that you're honestly a little bit, too far behind. Ryback is a guy that could use this, but I don't think it's going to be him. Curtis Axel, you're a joke to still be on the roster. Biggie Langston, you're my boy. I still think you got a shot. And almost everybody on that back row, sorry to say, guys, none of you. None of you. I don't even know which one you are from the Matadors. Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, Zack Ryder. I haven't even seen you guys on TV. Titus O'Neil, when you broke up the primetime players, it was supposed to be, you getting a big time push, and it didn't really end up anything except you getting a few matches on Superstars. I know that Darren Young is home with an injury. I don't even really know how his health is doing these days, but maybe it's better that you did break up, but be praying that when they do bring Darren Young back, that you're going to be, merging the primetime players back together, even if it is to make a heel tag team, because you ain't got nothing going on over there. The one guy that is on that back row that it does really surprise me, I thought that he would be more of the foreground. He is the guy that I'm picking to win this deal, is The Miz. The Miz made a big return. I know it was spoiled by Chris Jericho, and then they went on to have great matches. I heard a ton from the Toronto house show, and then they also put on another good show on Monday Night Raw. The Miz, came up empty on both of those, but Jericho's a big, huge superstar. It is his return, so you can sort of see that. But the Miz's gimmick has been great. Him coming out saying that, he just got finished making the Marine 4 and acting like the Marine 4 is the next, sort of big war movie. Like he was out there making MASH or Black Hawk Down or something like that. Dude, you were making Marine 4. Nobody even saw Marine 3, let alone Marine 2. I think a few people saw The Marine starring John Cena, and then a lot of people didn't even know they made sequels of those. I am proud to say that I do have The Marine 3 sitting on my shelf. I do think that The Miz, being the Intercontinental Champion, would bring some sort of uprise to the championship if they let him defend it and have a good, long, little, lengthy reign. I think that's what put Cody Rhodes back on the map. But as long as he's not fighting guys like Xavier Woods or R-Truth, let him fight guys closer to the front of that. Have good matches against Kofi Kingston, Sin Cara, Bo Dallas, Cesaro. Miz is a good wrestler. Miz is a good talker. I think that maybe, you might have been able to find a little niche by stealing The Rock's gimmick from 2004 and putting it on him. Let him think that he is a big deal. When that movie comes out, quickly forget that he ever made the movie, because it's not going to make any money. But it is a WWE films, so they are going to treat it like it is the next E.T. or next Independence Day. They're going to act like, they broke all sorts of records with it. But sooner than later, it'll be on Netflix. We can all check it out on there. But The Miz is my winner in here. I know that it would be a good story if you merge the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship, but I don't think you're just going to have Sheamus win a match and then just say, like, oh, well, we merged the championships. It's going to be something that you really, drive up. If you go back to when WWE thought that there was too many titles and they were going to go down to where they got rid of, the hardcore title, they got rid of the Intercontinental title, and they had, these matches to sort of say, like, we're getting rid of this one, and he sort of moved all the way down until it was Kane against Triple H in the finals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it was. I know one time Kane was IC champ and he fought Triple H. Pretty sure. Damn. Scratching my head on that one. I have to check out my WWE trivia on the WWE Network. See if I can find out when that was. But that was when Bischoff was running things back in the day on Monday Night Raw. But The Miz is my winner. And we're going to have to go with that. And we'll talk to you later in the next video.